Hey, Paul. Good to talk. Is there anything on your mind about approaching women right now? Or should we just jump into a recent interaction you had?
Um, well, one thing I tried to do this on the iPhone, and so now it's a separate account on my computer.
Gotcha. Separate accounts, no biggie. Let's get back to business. Tell me about the last time you saw a girl you wanted to speak to, but didn't approach. What held you back?
Last time I saw a girl, let me try and think back. Um,
What was flowing through your head then? Just give me the raw reaction.
I didn't want to like intrude, like I thought she was on her phone or something like that.
That's hesitation. You've got to reframe that. Instead of intruding, you're bringing value. What if your opener was about how focused she looked? Let's try it. I'm playing the girl on her phone. How do you start the conversation?
Hey, I saw you. You look very focused. Are you reading a book or playing a game?
Uh, Actually, I'm just dealing with a work email. Why? What's up?
Oh, you're dealing with a work email. Well, what do you do? Are you having a hard day?
That's getting personal too fast, Paul. You want to critique my intensity, not dive into my problems. Your original thought was good. You could try something like, well, you looked ready to take over the world, so I had to interrupt. See the difference? Still playful, but keeps the energy light. Want to try that approach again?
Okay, let's start over.
All right, I'm back on my phone, looking at that email. Hit me with your value adding opener.
Hi, you look very focused. Are you on a work email or are you playing a video game?
Just dealing with a work email, like I said. What's so interesting about my focus?
You just seem very drawn, very stoic.
Break character. Now that's better. You complimented her vibe, not my phone. Good recovery. Remember, focus on the feeling you're getting from her. That's real rapport. Want to try another scenario?
Okay,
All right, new scene. You're walking down the street and see a girl coming towards you. What's your move?
move out of the way.
That's letting her walk by. The goal is to engage. Step into the path a little. Maybe raise a hand and say, hold on, I had to stop you to say something like that. What comes to your mind?
Well, usually I find a key detail like her hair, but then I learned that you don't comment on people's hair or something like that.
That's mostly true. Commenting on appearance is basic and can feel insincere. Instead, try commenting on what she's doing or her energy, like we did with the focused look. If she's dressed uniquely, you could say something like, I could spot you from a mile away. That jacket has some character. Make sense? What's another idea you have?
Sorry, it seems like you're in a rush. I'll move a little bit over this way.
That's playing victim, Paul. You're assuming negatively. If she's in a rush, tease her. Say something like, whoa, slow down. Whatever you're racing towards isn't running away. Keep the power dynamic. Let's try that one again, but change the outcome.
Run, Forrest, run! I guess you didn't get the reference.
Sparring partner. Oh, you're trying to be funny now? I'm in a hurry. What do you want?
Oh, I just want to say hi. You look like you're in a rush. I wanted to see if you need any help or anything.
Strategist. Hold on, Paul. You dropped back into the helpful mode. You said you were making a reference, which implies a joke, right? Don't fall back to overly nice when challenged. If you were teasing her about rushing, try pushing that line instead. What could you say funnier?
Well, what's the song you would think about if you're rushing? Like, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what I think about.
All right, referencing Ferris Bueller is a better direction. That's creative. So let's try that opener again, but with the movie reference. I'm the girl on the street, looking in a hurry. What do you say?
Hey, are you Ferris Bueller? Or are you running away? Or are you late for something?
Sparring partner. Oh, so you think I'm skipping school now? Very funny. What's next? You gonna follow me all day?
Oh no, that sounds very creepy.
Strategist. Don't agree with her negative assessment. When she calls it creepy, she's testing you. Just play it off. Say something like, only if you're interesting enough, with a wink. You lose points by agreeing with her negative label. Let's get back into character. Still the hurried girl, reacting to your comment. You still following me?
Only if you're interesting.
Strategist. All right, breaking character to address that. You applied the context we talked about. That's good. But delivering it right away feels pre planned. Remember to react naturally in the moment to make it land. It's about how you say it too, not just the script. How do you think you could have said that differently?
Only if you seem interesting.
Strategist. Much better. The slight change in phrasing makes it smoother. You've grasped that concept. So you've opened with the Ferris Bueller reference, pushed back playfully on the creepy comment. Now, how would you transition to getting her contact info?
I have no idea.
Strategist. Since she's in a rush, use that to pull back. Say something like, look, I gotta go too, but I'm curious about this Ferris Bueller thing. Put your number in my phone and we'll figure it out later. That shows you value your own time and creates urgency. Now, what's the key psychological principle in pulling back like that? How would you explain it?
I'm giving my way and out too.
Strategist. Yes, it shows you're not desperate for her attention. You're communicating that your own life is important, and if she wants to connect, it has to fit both of you. It builds tension. Now, where would you want to apply that principle in a different scenario?
Okay, I was at an anime convention and I'm able to talk to people and get a photo with them, but then that's all she writes. I don't ask for contact info.
Strategist. At a convention, create a shared mission. After the photo, say something like, I'm on a mission to find the best cosplay, and you might win. Put your info in my phone and I'll send you the final rankings. You're giving her a reason to stay in touch beyond just the picture. How could you make that sound even more fun?
Ooh, that I never thought of that. That's good. I'm looking for a best cosplay, and I think you're a top ranker. So if you want to give me your number, I'll get back to you the results.
Strategist. If you want to give me your number is weak. Paul, it gives her all the power. Make it a direct command. Say, put your number in my phone right after you set up the ranking mission. You're the one running the contest, so you dictate the terms. Let's role play that convention setup. I'm dressed as your favorite character. Go.
Oh hey, Robin, what's up? Can I get a photo with you?
Sparring partner. Oh, you recognize me? Sure, let's grab one. Make it quick though. I'm trying to meet up with Batman.
You're trying to meet up with Batman. Oh, that's that they're not even related, but I'm looking for the best cosplayer for a contest, and I think you have the top ranking. Put your phone number in, and I'll give you the results later.
Better, but you're still over explaining it. Just say, I'm ranking cosplays and you're at the top. Put your number in my phone and I'll let you know who wins. Be direct about it. Now, when she does put her number in, send her a text right then and there saying, Contest Master here, so she has your number. How would you adapt that mission idea for a girl at a coffee shop?
Well, at a coffee shop, they're not going to be wearing cosplay. I know that.
Strategist, correct. So you adapt. At a coffee shop, maybe you ask her recommendation for a drink and you playfully tell her that she's either made your morning or ruined it. Then command her to put her number in so you can update her on the verdict. The mission is finding the best orange juice, not cosplays. What's another place you might approach someone?
We already talked about coffee shops. We already talked about have strength in anime cons and cosplays. Um, I noticed key details like keychains. Like I could say that's cute and I could take a photo, but I noticed in the past you said key details like that are not something to highlight. Did I speak too fast?
Strategic. Your pace is fine. You were trying to distinguish between keychains and hair, but you asked about speaking speed instead. Let's go back to that. Why do you think keychain comments are better than hair comments?
Because anybody could do their hair, and that's a physical appearance comment. Whereas a keychain is an interest. Like I could say, "Oh, that's interesting. I like your keychain. Can I take a photo of it?"
Exactly. You're showing interest in that personal choice, which makes it feel more natural. Commenting on the hair is just stating a fact about their looks, which can come across as less genuine. Now, how would you transition from asking about the keychain to continuing the conversation?
Can you tell me about the keychain? Why did you choose that as an accessory?
Strategic. That's a solid follow up question. It keeps the focus on her personality and stories. Now, another way to transition could be to relate to the keychain, like saying, "No way, I love that show too. Who's your favorite character?" That builds instant rapport by finding a common interest. How might you phrase that comparison for another common approach spot?
Another common approach spot. Okay, so we already talked about keychains. You already talked about
Strategic. Think about gyms or bookstores. How would you apply that principle of connecting on a shared interest or observation in one of those places?
Oh, I guess at a bookstore. Hi, sorry, I'm curious. You look like a profound reader. Are you more into books or are you more into audiobooks?
"Sorry, I'm curious" starts weak and apologetic. Drop that. Just go right in with, "You look like you're in deep thought about that book. Is it something profound or just some fun fiction?" Then transition to asking her preference for reading formats. See how it's more direct and confident? What's another way you could word that?
You look deep in thought with your book. Is it a very interesting? What's it about?
That's better. It's direct and asks for her opinion. You could also tie it to a simple observation like, "I've seen that cover on every train I've been on lately. Is it living up to the hype?" That shows you're aware of what's happening around you. What if you're at the gym? What's an opener you could try there?
Oh yeah, no, no. There's no way. I have a friend who got punched in the eye at the gym. I'm not going to pick up anyone at the gym.
Okay, fair enough. If the gym is a no go for you, we'll steer clear. How about a coffee shop then? That's a pretty relaxed place to strike up a conversation. What comes to mind when you think of opening someone there?
I guess you're more able to talk to the coffee baristas, the cashiers, as compared to a stranger. But then they're at work. I don't want to disturb them when they're at work.
That's a valid point. It's good to respect that boundary. So instead of the barista, what about someone who's sitting at a table near you, maybe reading or working? What observation could you make there?
Oh, what did you get to eat? That looks so good, and I love the smell.
That's a good icebreaker. Asking about the food shows you're paying attention and creates an easy topic. You could also try commenting on the vibe, like, "This place always has the best music. Are you finding it easy to concentrate here?" How might you phrase that for a different vibe check?
I think I've got to the point where I can make comments about the food, but then where do I escalate it to? How would I get their number after that? Keeping the conversation going.
Strategic, the best way to transition is to make a connection based on what you've learned. If you talked about music, you might say, "There's a great jazz club nearby. We should grab a drink sometime. Give me your number." Direct like that. Now, let's practice asking for the number. Suppose you just found out she loves hiking. Try asking for her number in that context.
Oh, one of my friends used to love to take me to Bear Mountain, but he kind of moved away. Would you be interested in going with me for a hike at Bear Mountain? I could drive us.
Sparring partner. Bear Mountain? Wow, that's a bit intense for a first hike, isn't it? I barely know you. I don't think I'd get in a car with you. Maybe we should just stick to that coffee idea. What's your number?
Okay.
Strategic. Break character. When you suggest hiking or driving somewhere right away, it creates unnecessary pressure. Keep it low key and close by. Asking for her number after suggesting a local spot is much smoother. Now, try asking for that coffee meetup number again, less aggressively. Let's play that woman again.
Um, I forget how to lead the conversation if we're not going hiking and I'm just asking for a number.
Strategic. Okay, Paul, just remember this simple framework. You find something you both like, Connect it to a low pressure activity like coffee or drinks nearby, and then you ask for the number to make it happen. Let's try again. We were talking about coffee. Ask for my number for that. Let's try it.
I have to get going, but I would love to stay and chat with you sometime. Could I get your number? We can meet up for the coffee some other time.
Strategic, break character. Much better, Paul. That was more direct and clear. You could even add a little more specifics like, let's grab coffee at that place downtown this weekend, just to make it concrete. But that structure is good for future reference. What's next on your mind?
I think that's it for today.
Sounds good. Just